messed up by giving me the ability to go live? Well, man, I think y'all did make a mistake. Nah, actually, it's one of the best things you could have did, especially for black people. Because I got a lot to say to y'all. And yeah, I am your people. I'm a descendant from slaves, but I got a lot to say to y'all. Especially you black sisters, man. You black women, yeah. Yo, the black man don't protect us. That's because y'all ain't happy. Y'all ain't worth protecting. Try to protect y'all and y'all set us up. We look like the fool. Yeah, that's what a lot of women are today. Y'all thinking the way y'all think, man. I'd rather give me a woman from old school. Not this modern day woman. I don't want her. Especially a black one. No. Now let's talk about it. Why don't I want a modern day black woman? Well, first of all, because of their mind and their mouth. They don't stop to think, it seems. They don't stop to think what they about to say before they let it come out their mouth. And half the things that come out of a modern day woman's mouth is stupidity. All the way. Look at them women on the view. Shoot. Oh man, so much stupidity comes out of their mouths. And they got so many of you young women looking up to them. Yo, thank God I just saw it's a dude who be giving out. He gives out. He owns a grocery store. Arab, I believe he's an Arab dude, and he made a deal with the kids. He in the ghetto with his store. I gotta give him his props on the way that even if he is of the Islamic way, and I wish he would leave from that way because he don't live like he's in that way. First of all, because dude come in and tell all the children, yo, y'all get a good report card in school, come and see me. You get anything you want in the store. Sometimes he give him $100, sometimes $50, sometimes $20. But the point is, I like what he does because he give these kids an incentive to learn. And today I saw a little Chinese boy. Thumbs up to you, man. This dude came back with 103-point average in the 11th grade. I'm like, you go, boy. I was impressed by that. Anyway, yeah, but you sisters, let's get, I don't want to get off track here. You sisters, y'all talk about, especially you ignorant ones. You see a black man with a white woman, you don't understand how that happened, right? Well, maybe because the way that you sisters view and look at life and look at things and look at yourselves and even look at them, it's crazy. And then you're crazy. You look crazy. Because half the things you're saying out your mouth ain't matching up with your brain. What you mean by that, Tim? Oh, let's talk about it. Y'all talk about, y'all see a white girl with braids. Oh, skin with braids. You need to learn about the Roman Empire. You hear me? But it even goes back deep. Braids go back deeper than the Roman Empire too. So that's not a real true argument. But it is a good one. It is a valid one. But let's talk about when y'all see a white woman with braids. You black sisters, they copying us. You don't see how much you copy them. You put blonde straight hair in your hair. Oh man, y'all been doing that way before they started wearing braids. Or even trying to dread their hair. Which, yeah, a white person could dread their hair too. Believe it or not. Takes them longer, but they can do it. All they gotta do is the same thing you don't. Don't comb it. It'll dread up on its own. Theirs will take longer because theirs go through a process of tangling, which all hair does. Our hair, but ours is so thick. Well, mine's was at least. Oh, in my old age now, it seems like I got good hair. Nah, this stuff is, well, it's thinned out since I've been getting older. When I was young, ooh, I had a briar patch on here. Man, people just tell you, ooh, I got the worst. They just tell me, man, that boy got the worst grade of hair on his head. What they didn't know, I had the best grade of hair. Anyway, yeah, y'all say, white women can't do this, can't do that. Yeah, y'all try to put all these colors in your hair and look like I ain't gonna say y'all try to look like white women, but y'all imitate their style. Why can't they imitate yours? That's first of all, which I say that the things that they don't think of, they let come out their mouth without thinking. That's your problem, black woman. Start thinking before you speak. And when you're speaking about politics, I'm telling you, if half of you, if you still agree to stand for the Democratic Party, you need to just keep your mouth shut. Because if you stand for the Democratic Party today, you're standing for LGBTQ community views of what they trying to do to children. You stand for them letting all types of people around you that don't keep your same values. And their values even more fucked up than yours, excuse my language. But even more messed up than yours are their values. And I'm gonna give you an example. Set of people, Muslims over in the Middle East, they don't belong here around you. They talk about death to you. But yet you think it's all right to let them come and set up this place and that place in your country? How stupid are you? You couldn't go in their country and set up your belief for your way. And believe me, so y'all gotta wake the hell up. Like the world's gonna get like Trump. If Trump would have been able to do 4 years straight without them stealing it back in 2016 and giving it to Biden, and yes, all you idiots who wasn't, I said it when it happened. And if you don't believe me, you go back. I've been speaking out against. I spoke out against Trump. I wanted Bernie Sanders to win. Trump somehow got it. Because they wasn't giving it to Hillary. Bernie Sanders dropped out the race. They gave it to Trump. I thought that was going to be a joke too. But Trump did such an awesome job his first. Had they not been fighting him, he would have did even more. And then had they not stole that second term that he would have had the presidency for 8 years straight. And by now, if he would have had them 8 years back then, oh, the world would be a much different, more different place it is right now. Right now, in these 4 years, he's changing the world. If he got another 4 to do it, them first 8 consecutive years he would have had, if we give it to him now, even though they say no, well, only a president can only serve 2 terms. I believe I gotta look deeper because I believe it say he can serve 2 consecutive terms. But he can serve more than 2 terms. George Washington turned it down, but that don't mean he has to. As long as we the people go to President Trump, and this was 2028, and I know the man is getting older, but the man's on the ride. And age ain't got nothing to do with it. How you say it? Age ain't nothing but a number. The man's doing heaven work. And given enough time, which he shall be given. Because I'm going to tell you, heaven stands with Trump. All of you over in Iran and you thinking, because Iran, y'all playing games. Islam, y'all a lot of people. Y'all cheat, y'all steal and kill. But yet you say you are of God. The Islamic people that come from the Middle East, they are so brainwashed and lost and blind. It's like what the Democratic Party is trying to do to the black people over here, the Middle Eastern Muslim has did to the Muslims over there. Brainwashed them. Hoodwink, blind and sinker, they got you. Well, don't let them have you no more. I ain't gonna let you. Trump ain't trying to let you. And all we gotta do is get behind Trump. He's not the racist. He's not down with white supremacy and all that. That's the Democratic Party. Putting all of that into y'all heads, making y'all become exactly what you accuse him of being. Because a lot of you be like, oh, white superiority, down with white people. I be hearing a lot of you black fools. Ignorant fools you are. And you don't know. I'm getting mad at you. And though you might think my anger means nothing, let me tell you of that which is with me, and that's them who are in heaven. So if I'm getting angry, oh, heaven is getting angry. God is getting angry. The Father's getting sad. See, the Father, his ways is above our ways, so he don't get angry, but he does get sad. And with what man is doing on the earth today, the Father, the one who made us, who made all things, and he gave us to share with him in equality when he made us. He's sad because of us. And God ain't gonna sit back. Jesus is the man God. He ain't gonna sit back and watch his father. See, he's all our father, but Jesus is the only begotten of the creator. Like me and you are begotten from another man and a woman. He's begotten from a woman, but not from man. He's begotten from the Most High. This is what makes him God. And if you don't think Jesus is God, name another man that did what he did. Be like, oh, the prophets did not. They didn't do what he did. And everything that they did, he was able to do by his name. Even before he did walk the earth. Because his name is, was, and shall forever be. But yeah, let me get back to you sisters, man. And a lot of you sisters, y'all stand with the Democratic Party, which is why your values are so twisted and you're so ignorant, so blind, so lost. And then, because of your independence, you don't think you need a man to tell you nothing, especially a man. Let me tell you something. I don't have nothing at all, yet I have all things. You look at me, no, I ain't got no money for you. I ain't even going, you going to supply all that. I'm going to give you everything that heaven told me I should give you. See, you are made a helper for me, but we help each other. But you're my helper first, before I'm yours. Now, I'm not saying you got to take care of me, because I don't need you to take care of me. But I shouldn't have to take care of you in the same way that I don't need you to take care of me. But we take care of each other the same. And don't look at what a man's possessions is, because you don't know what's in store. None of us do. Even if we say, yeah, I know what's going on, as long as I strive, you can strive and strive and strive. But if you ain't walking right, it'll never become fruitful. And you could be like, damn, scratching your head. Well, I'm doing this. I'm not giving up. Why I ain't making it? Because somewhere in your spirit, it ain't right. The way you treat people along the way you talk to people, the way you address another man, the kindness or the meanness that you show others. This play a big part in the road ahead or your destiny. The way you treat people plays a big part of it. So, black women, wake up. Stop looking at your white counterparts. You know, y'all call them snow bunnies. Stop looking at them like they ain't you, because they are. I said something today in an earlier video, and I'm going to end this video with this. God told Noah under a rainbow sign. Do you know why he used the rainbow sign? No, not for the LGBTQ BS that they trying to replace the meaning of the rainbow for. Nah. The rainbow sign is a reflection of man. You know why he showed that sign of all them colors blended together as one? And then warned him under that sign, if man don't get it right, when man become as that rainbow, and I ain't telling you to become like they telling you the LGBTQ, because they say that the rainbow means you're gay. No, it don't. And they condemning themselves by even trying to spread that garbage and propaganda to people. Curse themselves they are. But let me tell you, he made that promise to Noah that if man don't get like that rainbow, because see, in the time of Noah, there wasn't all these different shades of men like you got in that rainbow. But God told Noah, because he knew that Abraham and what he would give to Abraham, and after that, it would be a whole different shades of men, from light to dark. Them colors of the rainbow. But in them colors of the rainbow, they all look as if they won. So what you think the message is? And then look at what he told Noah. Man better get it right. Start loving each other. Better live as one. But here you are. You want to be racist. All of you. A man called me today. He said, I'm racist. Well, yeah, I'm racist, but I'm racist like God is racist. Like them who are in heaven are racist. You racist like man is racist. A lot of you. Black people especially. You got your little dibble dabble of whites who are racist. But not as many as you got that are black. And they'd be like, oh, you blame it on the white man. Because, nah, dude. You can blame it on the sunshine. You can blame it on the moonlight. You can blame it on the good times. But blame it on the boogie. You know what the boogie is? You're thinking. You think like a boogeyman. You're evil. Anyway, please, y'all, wake up. Get it right. So that the world will have a chance. So these kids, these babies that's come with, they don't, I mean, one way or another, the Republicans, like, I say, down with abortions, but not every abortion. Not every abortion. So therefore, I say the choice belongs to the woman. And if she takes the life, you cannot call her a murderer. Heaven does not look at her as a murderer. So don't you like certain like those who say down with abortion clinics. That's one thing, Republicans. I gotta get that right. Because and it's usually a man. And I ain't not usually. It's a man that's saying this. No. Women are saying, yo, it's our body, our choice. If we want to get rid of it, then if she wants to get rid of it, you want to condemn her and ridicule and say that, oh, God curses her. No. He said, thou shalt not kill. Yeah. That killing is not the same as the killing of a man that's out of the womb and into the flesh. In fact, there's only a certain amount of time that you're allowed to kill the child. But if you're gonna abort that child, the best time to do it is while it's still a clot. Because while it's still a clot, and it remains a clot for I think 2 weeks, 3 weeks, up to a month. Even though the clot starts to become a lump, it becomes like a lump of clay. And is God's hands down in there shaping and form, just like he did the first man. See, there's a lot that happened in the womb. Listen, I got so many truths coming to the world. No man be able to deny it. You bring your leader, whatever religion you stand by, bring your leader and let him have a test with me. YouTube is giving it to me live now, so I can invite people onto the stage. So all y'all gotta do is put in my comments and tell me who your person is and give me a way to get in touch with them, or I'll give y'all a way to get in touch with me, and we can make this happen. Son of man from the new nation of Islam, I know you don't want it with me. You know you don't want it with me. But you are one who I want it with. Because you teach so much garbage, so much that is untruth, and then you try to explain it with your own understanding, and then make it seem like that understanding is the understanding that needs to be understood. Well, when I show you why your understanding should not be understood and cannot be understood because it is not truth, you can't make it, form it, to shape it to be truth when it is not truth. And I know it's not true. You know it's not true, and you know because you done put all this money up. I'll give you 100,000. Well, I'm the dude from New York. If you ever watched the New Nation of Islam dude call himself the Son of Man, a couple of years back, you always hear him talking about the dude from New York. Well, I am that dude. And I still, to this day, I call in. Let me tell you what happens. He knows my number by heart. And everybody in that room that worked them phones, they know my number by heart. When they see my number, they automatically hang up on me. Do you hear me? And then he told him, don't tell me about that dude from New York. I don't hear. I done cast him in hell. Do I look like I'm in hell? So I could take you outside and walk. He showed you the things he building. I'll show you the things that I live in that's already built. And this is my kingdom. The whole planet Earth is my kingdom. Because no matter where I walk, no, this is one thing I can say throughout my life. No matter where I dwelt or walked at on this earth, and no matter what way I walked into or what realm I walked into, see, I was always blessed when I went and got within that realm. What I mean by that, I used to be a drug abuser. But even my years of doing that, I was able to abuse drugs so well because it was like, you might say the devil was opening, but I never been part of the devil. So it was my desire, and God gave you your desire, but He teaches you lessons along the way. And I learned many lessons there. That I am so much more wiser. I understand, I'm able to walk with, I'm able to go through feelings, but not let your feelings control you. Because you got to control your feelings. This is why the world, because you're walking somebody and they say, hey, well, I vote for Trump. And be like, I don't vote for Trump. But usually the one that vote for Trump, he ain't going to want no fight. The one that say, oh, you vote for Trump, but I ain't vote for Trump, he going to try to get at you. Because he going to say something wrong with you. You a racist. He going to, and don't even know that when you point, you got three fingers pointing back at you. Which means you're 3 times the racist that you calling them. And those who usually call a man a racist, he's 3 times more racist than that man that he called a racist. Because one who's not racist, even if he deems and sees that a man racist, he's not going to call him that. He's going to try to get down to the bottom. Well, a wise man at least. But not too many wise men are today. But that's because not too many men today know the truth. Which, to all of you in the world, every video I make today is promotion for my book. Because there's a book coming. It's called The Final Testament. And somebody else might try to deem it and take the title and write their own book. Don't worry, they can't. Because they don't know the truths I know. Only heaven knows. And God has given it to me to give to you. And there ain't nobody else coming to give you these truths that you're going to hear come from me. How you say that? That's a big thing to say. Are you Jesus? No, I ain't Jesus. But I am the one that Jesus told you would come. He said one's going to come with the truth. And He's the spirit of truth. Listen to Him. Follow Him. Because He's here to lead you to me and to the Father and to salvation. And a lot of you be like, well, look at you, how you look. Man, you think, well, really, there's nothing wrong with the way I look. I mean, I got my mouth. I got to get my teeth fixed because I abused them all my life. But my gums are still healthy. Still got healthy gums. Like most people think, oh, your teeth were black because you was using them drugs. The only harsh drug I ever used was crack. That's it. That's cocaine. Cocaine don't do all that to with dope and all them drugs they use in the day, them pills. I never was into all that. Weed, cigarettes, alcohol, and coke. Now, cigarettes, some beer, alcohol from time to time. Weed, gotta have that every day. And there's a science behind, all right, I don't want to get into all that because I ain't trying to be the doctor right now. But yes, let me tell you, I could be a doctor. I could be a scientist. Like, I'm gonna leave this video at that, right? There's a deer. I don't know if y'all can see him. There's a deer across the road in my neighbor's yard. He was just looking in the window, dead at me. See, he just looked back up at me. He eating now though, but yeah, he's saying he about to bounce now. I don't know if y'all seen him. If y'all didn't, oh, that's why he's bouncing, cause my neighbor just rolled up. I don't know if y'all can see that white car, but anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but I'm gonna end this like this. That's what I said. But I forgot how I'm gonna end it. No, it's got nothing to do with, because you might say, oh, I'm drunk, I'm high right now. No. When I use these things that I use, I go into my spirit. My spirit never gets too drunk. Not anymore. I don't throw up. I don't stumble. None of that. Because usually, if I would stumble, I might stumble if somebody push me. Because I'm sitting down. When I do me, I'm not out and about. I'm here in my room, sitting down. And I just go into my spirit. Word comes out. But the word comes out into maybe one day, because I got live now, I'll really truly allow y'all to hear me when I'm full fledged within the spirit. It's a wonderful thing. It's a teaching moment. But anyway, until that time, I just want to tell you all, enjoy your day. I want all of you black people in the world, wake up. Stop believing the garbage the Democratic Party is spitting into your ear, because they want to keep you in slavery, modern day slavery. It's not the Republicans, it's not Trump that want to keep you as slaves, but the Democratic Party. And here it is, oh man, they doing, how stupid could you people be? Right as they telling you this man is doing all of this, he's doing these things, they're doing it to you. Everything that they telling you Trump doing it to you, they doing it to you right now. And y'all so ignorant. Because when you go and be like, what about this? They just tell you any lie, dress it up, oh, and blame it on Trump. And then be like, oh yeah, that's what. And then you come back, the proof be right there, and you be like, nah, that's Trump fault. And they be like, how's it Trump fault when the proof right there? Oh, they just got. Wake up, people. Because like I said, I'm getting mad at you. Yeah, you my black, yo, and you know what? Usually the people you see speaking out against Trump, even if they black, white, or whatever, they look like they LGBTQ. And you know they are, because they got pink hair, all these nose rings, all these tattoos, and yo. And then they out of shape. They got no form with it. Like me, a 60-year-old man, find some 20-year-olds from 19-year-old from the LGBTQ. No, and then they want to let them in our army to fight on our behalf? I'm glad Trump said, nah, ain't no more of that. He still didn't say no gays. And that's only because, now, yo, listen, give me a gay man from back in the days. I'll accept them more, because they was in the closet with it. When they walk in the streets, you ain't even know they was gay. You better not try to test them. Yo, to this day, I know a few names of some gay boys. So you ain't want to see them at the hands. You ain't want to see them. Word up, you ain't want to see them. Shit, I was going with a girl named Renee. Back in, I don't know, when was that? 2000s, I guess. We was living up in, what's that, Hoboken, New Jersey? No, Jersey City. We was living in Jersey City. We were living in Jersey City before they reformed it. When, yo, listen, I swear to God, I used to get off of work every night. And I was living in Jersey City. I was working in Brooklyn and Brownsville at People's Choice Meat Market. My man Russell, he blessed me because he knew the type where I was. Well, Russell, me and you both know. I ain't gonna put that out. But yeah, Russell, good people. White man, good people. Good damn people. So good. And one day, I peeped something because I knew the people that was there. And I knew what I'm like, I seen the way they posted up, so I knew what was going on. So I just popped up out of, hey, yo, what up, punk? They like, oh shit, nephew, what's up? I'm like, nothing. I'm saying, like, he looked at me now. He could see because I had the apron on. He see I work here. And so he wanted to ask me, yo, what you doing here before he could even open his mouth? Well, he saw So I seen his words got stuck on his mouth. So I said, "What you doing here?" He said, "Oh, nah. I'm looking for my girl. You seen Shirley?" That's his girl. I said, nah, I ain't see her here. I started saying, "Nigga, you," because I already knew what was up. And the thing is, Russell peeped it too. So it would have been some blood in that store that day. Because Russell the type of dude, oh nigga, we soon as he, boom, he was on. But I know how this team run, so it would have been blood in that store that day. And I was able to come up and nephew, I mean, he just looked at me and he was like, yo, come on, yo. He was like, yo, you ain't see her in here? I'm like, nah, she ain't here. I was like, I said, I just walked through the whole store. You know I would have seen her. Just like I just saw you. He said, yeah, all right, nephew. Hugged him up and they bounced. After they left, this is how I knew Russell was on point. When they left, like he ain't called me not right away. Like they left, I hugged him. And I went back to my department, went back to work. All of a sudden, he sent his sister's husband, who is like the supervisor of the floor. He sends his sister's husband over there, like my supervisor. He sends him to get me and tell me to come to go to the office. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, dude, like, am I in trouble? I'm not thinking because of Unc, you know. I ain't knowing, you know. I know what these niggas is getting ready to do. But I don't know that Russell know that. I get upstairs and he said, yo, who is that dude? He said, that really your uncle? I said, nah. He's just a friend of my brother's mother. He's a friend of hers, so we just call him Unc like that. And he was like, oh. He said, yo, so you don't know what they do? I said, yeah, I know what they do. He said, yeah, you know they came to do that today, but you stopped them? I said, nah, I knew that too. But I was like, nah. He's like, yeah, man. I just wanted to tell you thank you, man. He's like, nigga say, yo, take tomorrow off, you got pay. Actually, I'm gonna pay you today and for tomorrow, and I'll see you. And I'm like, well, we was getting paid the next day anyway. But he said, I'm gonna pay you today and for tomorrow, and you ain't gotta come in. I'm like, cool. But yeah, I used to work for him and going home to Jersey City. Oh my God. Forget about it. Now, the store used to close at like 9 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, I'll be out of there. I mean, the store would close at 8. So I had from like to like 10. I say 10:30. If I ain't get to the bus station over there in Journal Square by 10:30, I was walking home to over there by Duncan Projects over there in Jersey City, where Duncan Projects used to be. Excuse me. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm not gonna stop the live. Commercial break me, as my boy Lil Joe said. Commercial break me, please. I'm back. So, like I was saying, I used to work for Russell at People's Choice. In Brooklyn, Brownsville, and I used to live in Jersey City. Me and this girl named Renee and her brother. We had the house, nice little house right there on Duncan Ave, right down the street from Duncan Projects. I mean, the hood was rough. Like I used to see a lot of jump off from my house. Word up. I ain't stay there that long. Me and that girl, we didn't last long. She was beautiful though. I was messed up, you know. But she was messed up too. We was both messed up. Let's put it like that. But we was infatuated with each other, so we made something work. We started building something together. But anyway, yeah, I used to get off the bus. If I ain't get to the bus in General Square by 10:30, I had to walk home. Now let me tell you, back in the 2000s, early 2000s, late 1990s. Nah, let's say after the 1990s. It was after the millennium, but still the early 2000s. I used, whenever I had to walk home, believe me, I had to walk home. Meaning, I always kept something with me. But thank God. And I used to, listen, I used to hear it, see it, walk right past it going down. Even walk past niggas that I know they looking at me, wondering should they get me or not. But for some strange reason they didn't. Mm-hmm. Niggas ain't never fuck with me. I thank God for that. But I seen that Jersey City used to be off the hook. Since then they fixed it. But the reason why I tell you about her, because I tell you we was talking about gay people. And I was saying, I'd rather have a dude that's from the old school gay, because he don't put it out there like that. He keep it in the closet. He don't even want you to know. You know? And that's the gay that, like, you better watch out for. These gays today, they soft. They talk all that shit. Can't back none of it up. Because they can't fight. But you got some gays that can anymore. The reason why I'm talking about the girl I used to live with in Jersey City, her brother who was gay, because one day, he don't even see me. Right? But I don't have to show myself. Because he took care of the situation like, like, the boy looked at like, what boxer could I compare it to? I see the boy look, it's the first time I seen, what's his name? And this is the first time, and this is before him, Roy Jones. First time I seen Roy Jones in action. We stood this gay dude. And what happened, we was on the train together, going to General Square, going to get on the bus. Right? As we going up now, my sisters, the girl I was messing with, her brother, he did an honorable thing. There was an old lady, right? And she was, I can't explain it, but let's just say he stopped to help her, and him stopping to help her, it caught the whole line up, because she had a few things with her, and he was making sure everything was getting on the escalator right there with her. And he's like letting her know, don't worry, we get to the top, I got you. And it held the line up. And we all know that we gotta get to this bus. A lot of people, this is the last bus, and that shit leave. And let's just say, if they wanted to start complaining, it would have went smoothly. Right? We'd all caught that bus. But as he stopped to help her, niggas start complaining and then arguing and popping shit. And he gay. So you know he popping shit back. And he popping hard as shit. Like the shit he popping making these motherfuckers even more mad. So we get upstairs. We missed the bus. It's like three dudes they together. Now mind you, I'm there. This is the girl that I'm with. We all live in the same house, but he don't see me. I don't even let him see me. These three dudes, they start going back and forth with him. I mean, they gone. And I'm saying to myself, yo, why don't y'all niggas just walk? Cause y'all ain't gonna out talk this nigga. He's smoking, y'all. I know y'all getting mad. I know y'all ready to try to jump this nigga. Y'all don't even see me in the cut, and I ain't gonna let it go down like that. I didn't have to. The first one that raised up, pow! Nigga knocked him straight out. Knocked him straight out. Next one came and threw some wild hook. Now this way it was pretty, yo. The boy did this. What I said, this was Roy Jones in action, and he had three on him. He knocked the first dude out. Boom! The next dude came swinging a wild overhand hook, and my boy went under it, but he didn't try to hit him. He went under him and stepped to the other dude and hit him with an uppercut. Boom! Lifted him off his feet. Then turned around and threw a check hook. Pow! All three of these niggas was laying on the floor, and I mean, it happened just like that. I couldn't believe it. I ain't say nothing to the nigga. I just followed him all the way home because we had to walk home. We missed the last bus. So I just followed him home. He got in the house first. And then about maybe, I waited a little while because I was only like a few seconds behind him. I just was in the cut. I never let him see me. He just thought I was another through a wall. He didn't know it was me. He saw me. He just didn't know it was me. We got in the house. And then, we smoked weed back then. So when I came in, he's sitting in the living room. He's just rolling up. I was like, hey, man, what happened, man? Anything exciting happened today? He's like, nah, everything's good. I'm saying to myself, nigga, I just watched you knock three niggas straight the fuck out. And you talking about, nah, everything good. I ain't pushing. He never told me about it, though. I never let him know that I know. That I knew that I was there, that I saw it. Until this video, if he ever see it, if he's still alive. And Renee, if you still alive and you see it, tell your brother. Now you know how nice your brother was with his hands. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you people mainly that, y'all gotta stop, man. Especially my black brothers and sisters, y'all gotta stop. The Democratic Party is the one who stands against you. They're the ones who mean you harm. They are the evil party. Trump and the Republicans, the ones that are with him, not the Republicans in name only, because they down with the Democrats. They down with their scheme, their play of things. And they live by the Willie Lynch rules. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the one who wrote the Willie Lynch rules was a Democrat. So, stop. Wake up, people. They got that video, I think that's Jordan. And he says, he got a suit on. He says, wake up. That's what I'm telling y'all. Wake up. Love you all. God bless.